No, I shockingly I like Washington here. I was hoping it was going to stay at 3, and that would have been a really nice number to take, especially in contests. If it was going to be 3.5, automatic play. Um, sure, Desmond made some good throws last week. When I go back and graded it, he had the most completions on balls that shouldn't have been completed. Like his wide receivers did amazing things for him last week, made amazing catches. He was thrown into crazy tight windows, which he completed it. Like I'm not hating on the kid, but over time, he's not that guy. Like I've seen him through 5 weeks. He's inconsistent. And if I'm looking at a team that's being undervalued right now, and you know, when Fields is hot and you got a wide receiver like DJ, they can make any defense look really dumb and bad. And Washington, they might have a bad defense. Like we've had multiple weeks now where they've kind of been blown up and they've been passed against by really good offenses. Atlanta doesn't have Russell Wilson. Atlanta doesn't have a Jalen Hurts. They don't have a Justin Fields type. They got Desmond Ridder, who's coming off arguably his best passing game of his career. So it burned me last week trying to fade a quarterback like Zach Wilson, who had the best week of his life. He didn't play that well against Denver. Like he made some big throws, but overall he wasn't like spectacular.
No.
I expect the same here for Desmond Ridder. Like I expect him to have a down game. He's inconsistent. That's what he's been since he's been in the NFL, and I'm happy to pay for it. Like I'll make the bet on the dog. I'm gonna have them in our money line round robin. Washington. It's just a team that people wouldn't believe it, but they're not as bad as they've looked. Like their offense can move the ball. Their defense has a really good front four. They have some things to build off of that team. So to me, this line should be, where it's at. I wish it was +3. Like right now, technically the value is, according to my model, the value is on Atlanta here. But I still think 2.5 such a key number. When we got burned by it last week, like this hit on the dog against Atlanta, it's hard for me not to get sucked in and take this +2.5 on this Washington team, Chad. It's just I don't really see that big of a difference between these two teams right now. So it doesn't shock me the public has come in and some pros have come in on Atlanta. That's just like you said, you didn't really have an opinion on this team. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be that way. It's like both these teams have such big weaknesses and strengths. It's really hard to try to get better on one side.